How's it going, people? Jack here with another video, here to tell you that the superhero fatigue is not true. Everybody's enjoying it. All that we needed was some good food. And of course, with Marvel Rival being here, I am going to be checking out some of the character skins. And I've been lucky enough to wait enough for this to the point where the first Marvel family got included into this. And here's something quite interesting. 8 years ago, right? I'm leaving a comment on Rob from Comic Explains channel on Hickman's Fantastic Four, as he and Benny from Comic Historian, rest in peace, were the absolute goats of explaining comics and just reviewing them. So he's doing this thing on Hickman's Fantastic Four, and I write a comment about like how I just wish that Marvel could get the rights back to them so that we can get some great content. And like yesterday somebody writes, "Your wish has been granted," and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I check and I see that Marvel Rival now has the Fantastic Four in it as playable characters. It's kind of hilarious. Now look, my desire to play Overwatch has never been so low as it is today, but slap onto it a fresh coat of paint and put it in a third-person perspective and actually put in some actual heroes. I know, there are also heroes in Overwatch. Then I am at least going to have to give it a look. Now, I'm not sure that I'm gonna get as hooked on this game as many seem to mean I should, but I've heard a lot of good things. So today we're going to be rating the different costumes that each and every one of those heroes have. Oh, okay, so here's a very annoying thing. Why is it that games, while they need to update, never compile shaders in the background? Why? It is such an odd thing that you have to wait an additional amount of time before entering a game. Alright, Marvel Rivals. What is that? I was wondering before if that was Dracula in one of the trailers, but I do see. It could be the Darkhold, something of the sort. Oh, we have it, the first family. Mr. Richards and...
Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy on my soul, please save me!
Booty? Ma'am. What a start, huh? If it isn't the Thing, the Torch, woman and man. Add in the four and you have the Fantastic Four. I like how they try to give him the John Krasinski nose. Yeah, Jack Ryan, or should we say Jim. Not bad. And of course, Sue Storm is already swaying. I have the faint idea that this game is gonna turn into Gunner's Paradise, but... I mean, listen, Overwatch may have ushered the SFM happening, which was terrific, but the game had the advantage of being a more or less like novel product, right? They might have taken some aspect from other games, but the characters were rather new. What happens then when you have people who have like 50, almost 70 years worth of history, especially with like characters carrying that like new mutant look, like Cable, for example, for men, like issues from the 90s, you know, everybody was looking like a bodybuilder, like man and female alike. Fucking awesome, man. I mean, I ain't complaining. Okay, seasons, what do we have here? Darkhold, okay, I was more or less on point here. Missions, events, Mr. Richards. We don't care about that right now. Now, heroes are the important things. And oh my days, how many are they? 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus Christ. Who does that? Okay, big question. Who does this? 25 heroes on a base game. That is mad. Okay, hold on. We're gonna start from a bottom, okay? To rate them all. So first of all, every single panel has an animation. And it's like slowly follows the cursor. Oh my god, this is so atmospheric. Oh my days. That's crazy. Okay. Let's begin. Starting off with Wolverine. Did his hair retract like his claw? I have never seen that. Yo, Logan, bro, listen. I'm not a huge fan of this look, I've got to admit. Like, he is built like Logan should be, like a short king, but like, boom, the motherfucking bulk is there. But I don't like the boots. He's gonna rock a lot in, yeah. He's a bear, definitely a bear. Gay guys are gonna like this guy so much. Can we zoom in? There's a zoom in animation. This game has won in the visual department, in every angle. Brother, you did not need to flex on me. Yeah, I can appreciate the X jacket there, the shoulder pads. We've seen that before. Now, I'm not gonna lie, okay? Despite the fact that I am not a fan of the boots especially.
Look at you fucking hypocrite.
I do like me that belt buckle, okay? That's so signature Wolverine, he always does that. Even in the take that they had in Deadpool vs. Deadpool vs. Wolverine, where they had Henry Cavill as a cameo there. Always with the jean, the dog tag, of course, the wife beater. The tank top is a better word to use here. Logan has not been that kind of person. He has like the X-Men Evolution look on him. I like this. So like feature-wise, this is dope. But what about cosmetic? Let's see. What other skins does he have? Oh! I was just about to say, yes, he does have the white hair. Holy Jesus. This is dope. Wow. He's ready to maim. When the hell are they adding Blade to this game? Marvel, please, when? This is very cool. Of course, we have the classic.
Why are we still here?
Oh no.
Just to suffer every night.
I'm sorry. I like the suit. I very much like the suit. It's of course a bit more inspired by the Deadpool vs. Wolverine, like with the extra armored padding. Like Giant Size X-Men is forever like the most iconic Wolverine that you can have, right? That is the one that is sleeveless. But of course you then have the one where what's the Emma Frost comic there? Astonishing X-Man. You of course have X-Force, the one that is completely black. They obviously did not go for that here. This one's a bit boring. Yeah, frankly, it is a bit boring. Lone Wolf. Don't care much about that. But yeah, essentially, if it was sleeveless, I would have given this a 10 out of 10, okay? Because Gail Simon, even, who writes the current X-Men, Uncanny X-Men run, right? Brought that look back to Wolverine. So if it was that case, I would have given this a 10 out of 10. This one, the Blood Berserker here, I fucking love it. I really like this one. It gives me like vibes of like the Old Man Logan comic to a certain degree, but of course a lot more gritty. Because yeah, vampire hunting stuff, you know, cool. So this will also be a 10 out of 10. And this one, I give it a 6. Next up, Winter Soldier. Dude, he is just straight up Bionic Commando. There's no discussing that here. Look at him. From the boots all the way up to the small jacket. It's him. Like this is outright 2009's Bionic Commando, just without the dreads. Nathan Spencer now has a mask on him. He has his gun. And from what I remember, right, the thing is supposed to have like living metal. Can we see abilities? Yeah. It's literally called Bionic Hook, okay? Do I even need to say more? I mean, goddamn. But it's cool. This one, I give it a 7. Like, it's not quite an 8. because it's somewhat a little bit generic, but it's freaking dope. I like it, especially with the mask there. But then we move on to this thing here.
No.
I don't know how I feel about that. My dude is looking like a death trooper. Why? Why give him the bun? Wait, what? Those men were Bucky Barnes, and Bucky Barnes is gone. Now I'm the man who's gonna spend your world. Wait, what? What is this supposed to be? Oh, there's an actual comic book reference down there. A Sentinel of Liberty. What? Isn't that the issue where they tried to assassinate Captain America again, just like how they did during Captain Marvel's run? The whole thing with him and Miles Morales. Well, this time around with the Red Skull not possessing his body. Like, you know, there's an issue where Captain America straight up is Hydra. Like, the comic book frame that once made the world quiver in fear because, oh, they were destroying the symbol of America, although, like, Secret Empire was actually pretty fucking good. Except, of course, the execution of certain Carol Danvers. She will never get a good run, man. Captain Marvel is like doomed to be stuck to the ways of the freaking 70s. She will never improve because that is unfortunately how she was always written. But sorry, I lost my target here. I'm not a fan of this skin, sorry. It's kind of weird. And this one is just Navy Trooper. First appearance in Marvel Rivals Season 0. Okay, why? It's boring. This is a low one. I will give this one a 7 though. This is down tier. We're gonna give this a 5. Now, what do we call this one?
What's your name? Right there. Oh, hi. Vino Moose. Oh, hi, Vino
Moose. Ooh. I like the animation here. Difficulty, very low. Okay, he's an easy character, I guess. Ooh. Dude got kicked up. Somebody's gonna ask in the comment section, but Jack, tell me, why is that the first thing that you were looking at? Look, if you're a gym bro, okay, the first thing that you look at the very muscular character is the back. That's always the case. And unfortunately, the glutes come along with that. But the calf though, oh my god, that calf definition is amazing. But I like this. This is very true to Venom. From the patches on his hands there. And the eyes. The eyes also cool. Don't bite me, please. Pretty nice. I like it. Already 8 out of 10. It's Venom. It's very difficult to get Venom wrong. Oh, Dr. Tony is playing. What do we have here? Snow Symbiote. Sorry, Symbiote. Now, this is nice. This is the type of thing that I like to see. Like when they introduce their own personal take on a character. Not bad. The spine infused with like... I want to say True Ice because League of Legends. But that's cool. I like it. A good thing they didn't give him antlers. It would have been too straightforward. It straight up looks like a kaiju. More than Venom actually does. This is great. Okay, what do we have here? Space... Ooh! Oh my god! I love this. I fell in love with this when I first saw it. In exactly Guardians of the Galaxy issue 23. That's cool. We're of course dealing here with Flash Thompson, right? Agent Venom, who's just freaking cool. It's not always so as massive as this, but obviously in his Venom form, he gets to bulk up. It's cool. It's like a suit, but one that is getting contained, but still has like a bioorganic material enhancing it. That's cool. And personally, for me, it's not the most flashy thing in the world, but it's that's like a tiny bit degree of complexity while still having some straight lines that don't make it too much, right? It's like an organic Iron Man suit almost in a certain way. More than the actually organic metal that Iron Man has. It's dope. I'll give this one a 9. Just personal preferences. It's better than the basic one, in my opinion. But that's like my personal bias. And of course, Anti-Venom. What do you even say to this one? He's iconic. But the red eyes, though. I don't know. The red eyes seem a bit off. Now, this one, of course, is not Flash, but Eddie Brock in it, who becomes a good guy. And the thing is, the face is supposed to be a lot darker, right? The red eyes are smaller. That's why it feels off to me. And of course, the blue accent is like, why do they still have it there? Just like with this. Okay, I'm supposing that it's like the light from above, but still, come on, man. Just remove it. It might not be in-game, but... Aww. It's a shame with the eyes. It would have made it a lot higher for me. I'm gonna give this one a 7. Papa Thor. Oof. It's like a mixture of like King Thor and the new Odinson run there. Except he doesn't have the sword. Oh my god, this is cool. I like it. Straightforward to the point. Thor with more armor and grizzled old warrior. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Thunder one, not a fan. Yeah, I'm not exactly a fan of this, like, feels weird. You know, there's just something about it that feels weird. I don't know if it is the markings here in the middle. Yeah, exactly, on that chest. I did not expect that. That makes it so, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this skin. The original one is dope. I like it. Also, the fur on the inside is very, like, Viking warrior-ish. And of course, always keeping the wings on the helmet there. But this one, oh my days! Herald of Thunder! All-Father Thor, who, after the War of the Realm, beat everybody, went into retirement, became King of Asgard, got blasted with the power cosmic, became Herald of freaking Galactus. Funny enough that he called this Herald of Thunder because there's an issue called Herald of None. And just overall was just way too powerful. Great character, great design. He's freaking... I like this one. Like, this is a personal bias, but it is cool. Let me see some emote with this. That. Yeah, King Thor. 10 out of 10 biased. Yeah, it's like a basic Thor. It's a reimagining from the old comics, right? Back in 2007, they put that one out. It's nice. It's a basic one. I give it a 6. Punisher, Frank fucking Castle. Oh my days. Look, I have an issue with Frank being this built. Like, don't get me wrong. Punisher since the Max series has always been a tough cookie, right? The dude is built like a brick house. Yet, when you make him shaped like the Russian that was fighting against him in the Tom and Jane movies... I'm like, come on, man. Why? He's too stacked. That's why he has weapons, okay? Else he would just be running around just beating people with his bare knuckles. Yes, Frank is a big guy, but man, did you absolutely have to get him on those Trembolone sandwiches?
That's like the most muscle you could get as a human being, pretty much. Like, How much you weigh right now?
280.
Yeah, dude, there's nobody bigger than this.
I'm gonna give it a basic 5. Frankly, it's like it doesn't do too much. It's like Soldier 76 in a way, right? But then we go to 2099. Oh my fucking god, this thing is iconic. Look at the mouth. Look at his head. Look at his head. Ooh. He's cool. He's so cool. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. This is straight up from the comics. This one does it for me. It's a lot more. I'm not gonna be extremely generous on this one. Like everything in 2029 is a lot extra. So, fuck man, what do I give this one? I give it a 7, okay? It's iconic, but I'm giving it a 7. What about this? Thunderbolts.
What the beans are you?
Oh yeah! I forgot about this. Sorry. It just doesn't jolt my memory exactly when this was. The last I remember of Frank Castle was during Secret Empire. That's when I actually followed his comic a bit closely. Where he has this whole thing with a Black Widow. Ooh. Put this man in Afghanistan right now. Now, baseline, I give this one a 5. This one gets a 7, okay? That's how I'm rating it. People are gonna get mad at me for making these choices, but I don't care. Now we're going to La Queen. Storm is beyond amazing. Look at the skin on this lady. Oh my days, they got her just right. Nubian Queen. That is so cool. Oh my god, the hair, the braids on one side, swaying there on the other. Pretty cool. Oh, they did the thing. Storm has never had a bad costume, okay? Never. Even the Asgardian Storm was dope. I'm gonna die on that hill if anybody questions me. I don't give a bean chilling. She has always looked good. Now, this one is a little bit interesting because it does... Her punk outfit does not show her midriff, right? It didn't, and it was mostly black. So this is like a mixture of like that and another outfit that she had, I believe still in the 60s, right? That actually showed her tummy, but then she had a cape. But like, it's a nice one, okay? I'm not complaining at all. Growing up with a lack of black chicks who were into like heavy metal as I was, like actually rocking the punk look. Let's keep it at that, not necessarily metal, but punk. Whenever I saw a girl trying to copy Storm, holy shit. She was already a 10 out of 10. This one is 10 out of 10. And of course you have the iconic one, at least color-wise, the Ivory Frieze. 1991, okay? This is a different take on the costume, right? It doesn't look exactly like this. And of course there she has her hair a lot more loose. Bro, the world is not ready for Extraordinary X-Men. We still have some slots that they can fill in here. Give her Extraordinary X-Men skin or X-Men Red, the latest one. It's basically just a take on the punk here, but with gold. All of these outfits, okay? This one, if this wasn't a 10 out of 10, I'm giving the basic one a 9, okay? Say there now, Star-Lord. Ooh, yeah. We got our Tracer. You know he's not beating the Tracer allegations. I mean, the character design, he's the one that is quippy with the dialogue, right? Always talking. It's Star-Lord. Does he have a Nova skin? That's the most important. Yep, he does. But of course, this one looks a bit more like the Guardian of the Galaxy one. Does he have a helmet? Oh, no, okay, well, it doesn't hurt, it's fine, it's fine. It's from the movie. I find it to be, passable. That's the word I'm gonna use for it. It's fine. This one, Master of the Sun. What the fuck is the...
Best barrels ever, dude.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2020, issue 9. Wait a minute. When does this occur? Mr. Quill, how cool is... Okay, I see you. Dude looks like he could be starting the Californian forest fires right now. God damn. I don't know, there's just something about it. It's cheesy as hell, but I like it. Look at it. And then of course you had this one. Look, if they changed the colors, this one is better. This one is a lot more, like, to the comic look. If you want to focus on that, of course. I know that I'm hopping a little bit more there on the comic knowledge and sticking with what I feel would be a bit more comic accurate. But, hold on, I need some more tea. But I feel like this color palette is a lot better. I like the red accent instead of blue. So while these are not bad, I will give them like a 5. This one goes on a close 7 because it's just a little bit out there. And Star-Lord here also a 7. It's just a color swap. It does a lot for me. And now to the plat de résistance. Squirrel Girl. Everywhere I go, I see her ass. Oh, she has a little squirrel on top there. But I'm sorry. What in the Chippendale is going on? Am I the only one who's seeing this? I mean, she's Gadget if she was wearing Chip's jacket. Like, come on, it's her. But, like, the most powerful, at least one of the most powerful characters in Marvel, with the tail and the acorn jacket. God damn it. She used to babysit Luke Cage and... oh my days, why do I forget her name? Jessica Jones's daughter, Danielle Cage. She becomes Captain America in some issues, right, in the future. But yeah, she's fucking cool. Yeah, that Squirrel Girl for you. What are the cosmetics? I mean, first of all,
Extra thick!
which is good. But look at some of the other skins, okay? Urban Hunter. Oh my days. No. No. We're not doing this. Look, the look, she could rock this look if the hair wasn't this. And why did they keep her with the jacket on? Why? I don't like this design at all. Now listen, okay? This chick, I know that the analogy I'm gonna make is not very narrow at all because it is actually a very vast pool of individual, but she had a thing with Wolverine in the 90s, okay? I said that it was not narrowing it down to anything whatsoever because Wolverine is a sexual deviant. But if Wolverine saw her dressed like this, dude would have been like,
My dick fell off!
Now, I'm gonna say this, okay? Regardless of the skin that she now has, because these are all, I guess, unique to Season 0, right? Except for this one, of course, which is an original comic book-based skin. I am pleasantly surprised that the devs decided to make a character with this body type, which is great. It's amazing. It's a normal body, okay? That's a woman right there. But here's the thing. How often haven't you heard the saying of like, oh, it's only the Eastern devs who know how to depict beautiful women and that type of bullshit. When there are literally characters like May that exist in Overwatch. That's kind of like somewhat of a body type that she has, right? And this is of course a far cry from how Squirrel Girl could have been. Like, there are versions of her where she's very skinny. I know that recent iterations of her make her a lot more thick, like this one, with a bit of a goofy face because after all she is a goof type character. She beat Thanos and Galactus, I mean, come on. So like, I think that doing this is great. That's all I'm saying. Bro, I'm gonna show this to my girlfriend and she's gonna get jealous, okay? She's not gonna get mad at me for saying that. She acknowledges how awesome she looks. P.S. The fact that you're watching this means that I'm still alive and my significant other has not turned into an Avengers level threat. So like, I'm giving this a 7, okay? It's Squirrel Girl, okay? It's Squirrel Girl. Now to Spidey, the mascot of Marvel. Naturally gliding from the top there. And, ooh, something already stuck out to me. I'm not a fan of the black. I did not say that. Look, I don't understand why artists have a tendency of unnecessarily complicating certain things. For some sports or running shoe, and like you get to the clerk and he starts showing you these shoes that have like extra locks to make sure that your shoelaces don't get away, some extra rubber at the bottom to make sure that when you slide your foot in it doesn't get too slippery, and some padding of course for some cushion. And you wonder, why are you complicating all of that? That's what I'm getting when I'm looking at all of the like black accent on the suit. It is highly unnecessary. Like, I get it. Peter, in the start, right, was just this dude who was wearing a skin-tight suit that has next to zero function at all. And him now, today, working for whichever company and tech giant that he's working at this week, ends up making some improvements on his suits all the time. And functionality becomes key here. So does he actually need knuckle guards to protect him from punching things too hard? I don't think so. And is it necessary for him to have something that makes sure that his muscles are kept in the right position, that he doesn't twist and tear too much? I don't think so either. So like, when it comes to the functionality, I guess that is what they were going with. But with Spidey, it doesn't make much sense though. But let's check cosmetic for a little bit. Because as of now, this suit is like on a 5 for me. I want to say that it's worse than the one that we got in Spider-Man 2, but like, it's not up there for me. And then there's the one from the Spider-Verse, No Way Home more specifically. Oh. Yeah. I like the animation there, but the one issue that I had with it was these and the pauldron. Yeah, like why? Why the extra shoulder guard, man? I know that it was a mixture of Strange's magic and what Tony already gave him in the suit, but man, it's like, it's out there. And is that 2018 Spider-Man? Okay, look. On one end, I can say this. While it is but a color reskin, this one at least flows better than this one. I don't know, perhaps it's my side that is just whack, okay? But the lack of webbing on this looks good. Like, if we check the MVP screen, do we have anything with... Yeah, like, this actually looks like a Spider-Man that is doing some undercover stuff. Whereas... Oh, let me go back. If we go with the classic suit. You feel me? It feels a little bit weird, but that might just be me. Bagman, of course. Also amazing. Bagman Beyond. Bagman is great. I don't know why, but I can't rate the Spidey suits as high here. Man, if I were to give any, I'm gonna give this one a 7. Just because it's Bagman. When it comes to emote, what does he have? The yo-yo, of course. Yeah, no questioning that. This one gets a 5, yeah, hate on me for that, and this one will actually get a 6, because it makes a bit more sense color-wise. It flows better for me. Anyways, we are now going to the Queen. Wanda Maximoff. God damn. Look at this thing, man. This is great. Now, we got Wanda, melanated Wanda with the red and the slightly brown in the hair there. That's beautiful. Look at her suit, man. Is this something straight out of a mixture of House of M and like House of X? The sharp shoulder pads. You even notice the pink from the original outfit that she would wear. She even has what do you call these? Tails or whatever you call them. Great. See, normally, under normal circumstances, I'm not one to advocate for superheroes to be wearing capes unnecessarily, but Wanda is known for her capes, okay? If she were to have one, this would have boosted the rating to like astronomical numbers. But man, even her arm guards, like the sharp and kind of like texture behind it, is so awesome. Look, Wanda is not exactly like Storm. She has had some bad costumes. Like I mentioned House of M before, right? The part where she goes crazy and wants her kids back, kind of leading to the inspiration to the Multiverse of Madness movie. Partially, of course. In there, she gets like this weird-ass outfit where she has like a lampshade or lampshade on her head. It looks very weird and very ugly, but overall her designs have been great. So this one, to me, this one is 10. Then we have, of course, the one from the Doctor Strange movie. Not bad. I like the fingernails there. It has that dark tone to it, but they could have done a bit extra with this. They could have made her look a bit more evil. Do we have some emotes? MVP, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't do enough. Like this. Ooh. Like I know that her hair was like the golden that she has right now, but can you imagine her having like some dark accent on the edges there? Why am I sounding like a fashion designer right now? But it would have looked really good. Now, Emporium Matron. What the hell is this from? First appearance in X-Men Hellfire. What? Oh, I thought there for a moment that we were dealing with the Hellfire Club, like the likes of Emma Frost and Sebastian Shaw. Luckily, this is not the case, because that would have been a little bit weird. But man, this actually suits her, kind of like, you know, the original, pardon me for using the words here, gypsy origin that she would have gotten, as she was raised by a cow. I'm not making this shit up, okay? It's actually before her origin got retconned as a mutant. And now, oh, this one is kind of... I get the reskin is actually not bad. The recolor, sorry. It does have the kind of X-Force look to it. Grey and black. If Weapon X were to ever employ a witch, this is what they would have gone for. This would be a 7 or a 6 actually. It doesn't take this one away. This one is straight out 10 out of 10. I put this at an 8, and this is a 9. It looks good. It has like that witch lady, and oh my days, does she also wield the power cosmic with this? I don't know what this comic is from, but it's 2022, so it doesn't sound too far-fetched. Damn. Now, Rocket Raccoon. Speak of extra, my man. Okay, look. I have the feeling that whomever designed this was very, very trying. And whomever had to animate this weapon, or whomever had to, they need a raise. Because, wow, there are a lot of moving parts here. Some of them moving actually independently of each other. Let's see. When I'm saying that he's trying hard, it's like the mohawk, the spikes everywhere, even on the weapon. It's like he's cool. I like it, but like, did you need to do this so extra? But it's fine. It's Rocket Raccoon, and it's the original thing. I think it's better looking, slightly at least, than the Guardian skin. This one doesn't try as hard. And let me guess, they have a bounty hunter skin, which is, of course, cutting on some corners, right? Can we see that weapon? Thank you, Rocket. See, not rotating, meaning that they can cut some corners, which is great. Don't mind it, but it's now a red trash panda. Wanted Raccoon. Overall, I'll give Rocket a... this one is special. I'll give it a 6. I mean, I want to give it something higher, but it's just the fact that he's trying too much. Oh my days. Here we go. Psylocke. So I, like some of you, grew up with a different design for Psylocke, right? It was the one that kind of looks like the Marvel vs. Capcom one. I think that back then the personality was Quainon, the Japanese assassin. And actually, funny enough, I came to learn that Psy here, this skin, is actually canon. So this thing, I looked it up, there's actually a comic on it. So yeah, it's an actual official thing where the scarf here is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. I don't mind Shinobi look. It is actually clean. It's like a modern day Shinobi, her very long legs covered slightly again, because yeah, hiding that booty. but it doesn't make too much use of the purple that she's known for, and I think it's a bit of a shame, but it does look good. So personally, I'll give this one a 7. Whereas then, if we go to the Quainon personality, ooh, my days. Unit! Look at that. Different. Like, it's not the first time that Psylocke goes through some haircut changes. This one with bangs, I don't think we've ever seen that. And also in the suit, they tried to do something similar to like the X-Men Apocalypse, right? Where they changed the thing here around her collar. I mean, it's nice. And thick. The internet is going to have a field day with this. I can't even imagine the amount of mods that are going to be made for this. Jesus. But it's nice. I even like the extra shoulder guard here, and also the one on her elbow. Pretty cool. I don't know about the extra ribbons here next to the legs, but it's fine. It's cool. I can take that. Whomever lives by the psionic blade dies by the psionic blade. So this one actually is a lot higher. I'll give this one an 8. If it wasn't for the like weird changes there, some of the extra stuff that they put on there, I would have given it a 9. Psylocke is fucking cool. Like, look, let's look at the MVP screens. Oof. Muscle Mommy #1. No, She-Hulk is, but no, she's scared. She gets close. This is straight up a pose from a comic book. Yo, artist, you're doing amazing. It's an amazing job that you have here. Wow. And what was the last one here? Oh, it's just another skin. First Avenger. Oh, okay, so this is the actual official one from the comics. Okay. Now, they do have the opportunity to fill on a lot of skins in the future. Personally, I would like to see the Betsy Braddock personality added to this. No, not personality. I'm talking about this like, was she Moon Knight? But like skin added to this one, because there she is... well, after the comic House of X, she has now become Excalibur. So there she uses a different psionic blade, and it's pretty freaking dope. Now, it is way less gimpy. It's more of like a suit of armor that she wears now, but still, she's badass. So it could be a nice addition. Peni Parker. Ooh. Damn. Yeah. This one, the suit. Look at the suit, dude. That's already put at an 8. Listen, Penny's suit was inspired by Evangelion. I don't know why, it took me some time to think of that. But yeah, the Asuka inspiration here, of course, does wonders. We have the one from the actual comic, yeah, the Venom. Venomous. Yeah, the one that looks at Shinji's suit. Pretty cool. And these are just other reskins, right? Yeah. This one is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Do we have some MVP action here? Okay, cool. Ooh. God damn. Okay, you know what? 10. 10. She's obviously the diva of the game, right? So that's cool. I'm imagining that she's within the suit, and when this one bursts out, she gets to roam free. Lost control. I suppose she also has an army of spiders, right? Spider bots to help her fight. But yeah. Obviously, we are not commenting on Penny herself because she's like 13 or some shit, so I'm not going there. But then lastly, yeah, because we're gonna call it a bit short for this one, the video is already kinda long, Namor, or Namor, as we all know him for, but obviously they decided to go with this. Now, I have issues here. While I do appreciate trying to save my man from his receding hairline because he was suffering from the Vegeta treatment, I don't think that this one is the way to go. Like, I do appreciate the approach of having given him... it's here. The Kukulkan skin from the Black Panther 2, which, personally for me, is the best looking one of all of them. It is much closer to the Bill Everett Namor, just with the speedos, and of course because he's a king he has all the jewelry, because dude just has got to scream Imperious Rex to prove that he's here. He's supposed to prove his presence through might, and not through looks alone. But yeah, Namor, I like this skin so much more. Like, this one makes him look like a surfer bro. Like, it's like the Star-Lord skin from before, but like, yeah, less cool. It feels just a bit kind of edgy. It gives him the look that Sue Storm will very much hate. But I do like the spear with the eye there, and the shoulder guard, like he was a freaking Dynasty Warrior character. Freaking Guan Yu. An Aztec Guan Yu. Yeah, no, that's not working. I will give this one a full-blown 9. Why? Because I'm a sucker for like classic Namor, where he was doing the whole stomach vacuum, looking like a classic bodybuilder. So yeah, that's my shit. And of course we have the Submariner. Okay. Hold on. Now, they had to give him a crown to hide the receding hairline. So, I think it's better. It's about this time, right? Yeah, in the 1960s, where he encounters the Fantastic Four and starts getting too enamored with Sue Storm, and she tells him to literally put on some fucking clothes, and he actually takes that to heart. So, yeah, this one actually looks good. But again, they had to overcomplicate things. Yeah, I mean, he's a hero shooter, so they gotta make a little bit extra from the skin to not make it feel stale. But I like this one too. So if this one is a 9, I'll give this one an 8. It has some of the classic stuff to it. Do we see MVP screens? Ooh. Nice. And when it comes to costume, this one, I guess I can already see it. Yeah. Oh, that's actually the move that he does in Black Panther. So, okay. Dope. Likik Talokan. I'm not too sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah. Cool. Cool stuff. But guys, I think that we're gonna call it from here, because yeah, there's a lot of champions. Heroes, correction. So we're gonna keep it here for today's video. They are all so freaking awesome looking. I can't wait to get to the rest of them and actually play the game. But as of now, I'm enamored. It's some great designs. A lot of actually good improvement on some of the classic stuff that we know, at least for those of us who've read Marvel comics for a long time. And I love it. I love it. It's great. I can't wait to actually play the damn thing and share my thoughts on it. But guys, until then, thank you so much for checking out this video. As always, if you liked it and enjoy my commentary, don't forget to hit that like and or subscribe button. And of course, wish you all to have a wonderful day and see you guys in the next one. Bye.